All right, we're going to get into the secret sauce of the strat, which is time frame continuity. Like, have you ever tried to long something and then like instantly gotten smoked? That might be because you're trading on like the 5 minute and it looks fine to like take something up. Like if you were to enter here, it'd be fine to take it up. But the reason why you got smoked on that long is because the daily and the weekly were like had a time frame mismatch from that 5 minute candle, right? And that type of mismatch kills traders. So think of each time frame. So the 15 minute is a time frame. The 12 hour, which is also the daily chart, is a time frame. The week is a time frame, right? Like we have these different time frames that the candles are showing us. So if you think of the time frames like water, the monthly chart is, let's say the month is the tide, the week is the waves, and the daily is like the ripples, right? The intraday trading. So this is happening right at a smaller time frame, at a smaller rate. It takes less power than it would a month, right? So if you want to surf, you surf with the water, not against it. So you don't want to trade against these time frames, right? So this is red, the month is red, the week is red, the day is red, right? All of this stuff is red. So you don't want to trade against that. If the monthly, weekly, and daily are green, like you see on SPY, longs are in your favor, right? And SPY just keeps going up. And if they're all red, short the bounces, right? And that looks like this, right? This red day. But oh wait, all this other stuff is green, like the week, the month, the quarter, the year. So just long that. You want to long that bounce. I think I said short the bounces, but I meant long. If you have continuity on your side, right? This is just a pullback for one day, right? That's just a ripple in the larger scheme of things, right? And if the time frame continuity is mixed, I'm trying to think of a ticker that is mixed. Maybe AMD currently, not too mixed. I'm trying to think of one. I don't know one right off. It's not the most important bit, but if it's mixed, then it's a lower probability trade, right? So I just want to make that clear. And then how to check for time frame continuity. I use this indicator. It's just a lot simpler for me to have, right? And this indicator is called TC. So you can just type that into your indicator section on TradingView and you'll get this. And so just to explain this indicator really quickly, this is telling me the year, the quarter, the month are all green. The week is red. I can also see that here, right? The week is red. And the day and the hour are currently green. The yellow circle means that it's inside, right? And I can also see that the day is inside. So that's what that indicator does. I really like it. It's really just like a quick way to know which direction things are. So you could use that. If the monthly, weekly, and daily are all green, longs are in your favor. I think I've already mentioned that. So then I want to talk about how FTC means alignment, right? When things are, what was it, Adobe that I started with? Right? This is all red, right? We just started a new quarter, so that's likely why that is green. We started a new quarter 2 days ago, but maybe this is incorrect. That's strange. This indicator usually does really well. But, you know, there's bugs with everything. Here we go. This quarter, it's showing the quarter right here. I don't know why this is not. But, so when we have something like this, where everything is showing one direction, that means that it's aligned across the board. And when the small moves support the big moves, then you can also see that time frame continuity is helping with that. That's when like momentum is real and the trades follow through. So if you go against it, then you're trading the noise and not the trend. The current trend of Adobe is down. Like I don't want to be long Adobe when everything else is red, right? I can look at the year, very red, right? We're going down here and maybe even down here on the year, right? We've already triggered the year and so we're going down. There's no real reason to long Adobe. FTC for time frame continuity is showing me that it's red. Okay, so master this as a basic of the strat. So, and honestly, you want to master the last 4 videos, right? So candles, patterns, broadening formations, and then now time frame continuity. And you'll already be trading smarter than most people trade with like 20 indicators. So that's what's going to be important for like this video, is just understanding that time frame continuity matters and why you should be trading with it. You want to trade things that have that. Nvidia. And again, we started a new quarter, so the quarter may be a little different than other things. But Nvidia is showing me, okay, decent, right? The week is red, but it's barely red, right? It's red by like $1, if that. So that's okay. I just showed you SPY. Qs should look the same in terms of green, right? Barely red, so that may flip green tomorrow. You just want to be trading with the trend. That's what time frame continuity is, right? And we say full time frame continuity, so that means everything's the same color, like Adobe. This is full time frame continuity. And then if we say something like just simply time frame continuity, I would say that you have continuity on the day and the month, but not the week. So that's just time frame continuity. And time frame continuity is the concept in general. Full time frame continuity is all of the time frames are the same color.